gonna die.
I hate myself.
Yeah?
What's your degrading comment, John?
It has to be self-degrading.
I'm an attractive
I have to wear glasses because I can't see far away and that bothers me. There you go.
Well, you heard it here first. John has glaucoma.
No.
Well, you heard it here first. John is going blind.
Hey, that's my thing.
Well, you
It's
heard
my
it.
thing now, Chris.
Well, you
my
heard
computer.
Well, you heard it here first. John is now Daredevil.
No. Again, as someone I've seen before. Chris, are you doing okay?
No.
After the death of your favorite character?
No, I'm not. I'm a bit angry.
Alright.
I think it was poopy hair girl.
Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay?
No!
Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
You guys notice I've only naturally fallen asleep 3 times here? The rest of the time I've been knocked unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened.
Oh, I was hoping it was a dream.
No,
What happened?
she's
I
dead.
knocked you in the... I knocked you out and punched you in
What
the head.
happened? She bleeds rainbows. Growl.
On pink paint.
Hey, are you okay?
No, that's just what blood looks like in Dangonronpa. She's dead.
What's the noise
Nothing
you
will
were
bring her
talking
back.
about?
What?
I'm excited for this noise.
Oh, that only happens when we're like about to start the trial.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh, I remember hearing the
Yeah.
story.
it was real.
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
Oh! A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm off to
Yep.
find more determination.
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. Sounds like you.
It's because she's dead. And I can't let you be in denial. No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
She's gonna magically come back to life?
She was my ultimate assistant.
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I
So
realized,
she was stabbed with a knife.
yes, she realized
Who
she
has access to knives?
really was gone. Everyone, there's a kitchen.
There is a kitchen.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then, why?
Should it be obvious? Monokuma?
Maybe.
He told us to come
He's
here.
fat. He's in the kitchen a lot. He found a knife.
You've
That's my accusation.
solved the case.
What? What did you
You
say?
said it's Hifumi because he's fat and goes into the kitchen a lot and found a knife.
You're
That's
right.
it.
You deduced it.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. Y'all protested it.
You didn't protest it hard enough!
I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
If we, the prisoners, become the wardens...
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
have none of them thought about like digging through the wall yet? Oh, that's like number one.
Do you have
shot.
tools to dig through the wall?
Mission. It doesn't like all the guys have a box of tools,
Yeah. You have to go through several walls.
but
You don't know how thick they are.
you wouldn't have to kill anybody.
Mm.
That would be my first thought.
It would
like,
be easier
Shawshank
just to
is
stab
good.
someone.
It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. It's Monokuma. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere.
Did she go against a school regulation?
Can you think of any regulations that she broke?
Maybe the guys have to sleep in the guys' room and the girls.
No, that's not a rule.
Oh, I thought that was a rule.
No, you just have to sleep in a dorm.
Oh right, that's right. Okay.
It can be any kind of dorm.
All right, that's fine.
I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then, who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What?
It's Taka.
Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked up at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
I know it is.
Are you serious?
Someone killed someone.
It is amazing that some people are capable of. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Yams.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of
Where
us-
did she touch you?
If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Did you touch my
Huh?
dick?
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Winnie the
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
Oh, great.
Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Celeste.
If you're the Blacken that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
in other words,
Bingo! It's not just enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
Alright.
during the trial, you'll
Oh,
have
This is all voice acted, yeah.
So, we'll just talk over it.
Yeah, so no one gets to hear it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
fair
okay, we
enough.
can do
I mean,
this.
all you need to do is just keep talking.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
Hey, what if all those people were
You're not
shit?
doing-
That was last episode.
It was, yeah.
Until everything went to shit. My life fell apart.
Yes.
My wife left me.
Your wife who left you.
She did. Can I get a waifu pillow or pillow?
You'd probably find someone who does that. It probably wouldn't even be that hard.
I'll make my
You
I'll
can.
hand draw it on the pillow.
Means your school life will come to an end.
I do want to get one just as like a novelty.
Yeah.
And be like, in like videos, you know, just like in like the background, and never mention it. Like a wife.
I want to get a JoJo one of like one of the male JoJos, and then just whenever anybody questions it, just be like, "What are you guys? What are you talking? What are you mentioning? I don't have a JoJo." It's execution. Execution.
It was him.
And by execution, you mean?
Sanzai.
Well, this is some weird trope that they do in Japan, where they get the camera really close and it looks super weird like this. They just love it. They're all about it.
Them Japanese.
Them Japs.
And them Animu.
And them animus.
Oh. The mangoos.
Mangoes.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. Nobody expects the anime inquisition.
Nobody expects the anime inquisition.
But judge carefully, because all of your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? What punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then... Yeah!
Are you enjoying yourself? Oh, this is all voice.
Yeah, it's all voice acted.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. Violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty
Summon spell!
to me.
Godly spear! Gunyear!
What?
Spear gun.
Oh, what? I'm done playing Dangonronpa.
Now you gotta voice Junko as she's dying.
I don't want to.
You have to.
It's just,
No.
well,
Two of the Chris's. Chris, you chose the bad ones.
whatever.
Bad end.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me? That's you.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
You know, but at least she was like cool about it. You know,
What the?
I don't.
this can't be real. No.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
So did both of my bitches die in 2 episodes?
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet.
By me, and you get shot full of
So
etc.
then,
You don't want that to happen to
what
you.
other waifus do I have left?
None.
Sakura.
Oh yeah, Sakura. Sakura's the
Sakura's
best
the best.
waifu.
I still have the swim girl. I'm gonna go for her now.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. Unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body.
It's all pink.
Yeah, that's how blood looks in Dangonronpa. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
This is supposed to be dramatic.
Morty. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
That means that 3 people are gonna die during this session. 'Cause-
Or everybody's gonna die.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know.
The canon ending is that at least one more person's gonna die. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why do they have to bring up the superhero comics?
Why did you have to kill her?
Why do they have to
Didn't
do
you
that?
say you would put her
Sorry.
in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill us this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! Anyway, none of that matters now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma File. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kinds of thing, so you can't do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? 'Cause the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now could I?
Can we execute
That's a
him?
good point. The judge has
No.
to be able to make
But
the proper decision.
He was just discovered
That's
killing
somehow
someone, though.
He's not a student. She broke a rule.
Well,
Now then, please put forth your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
She's super dead.
Yeah? She is incredibly
Both
dead.
of your waifus are dead. How do you feel about that, Chris?
I just need another waifu that won't die.
Are you fine?
I'm not fine. I could say that I'm fine, but I'm not really fine. I just can't say it because you never understand.
How dare you assume that I don't understand the pain and loss of losing a waifu?
So far, my favorites are Taka and Detective Girl.
Kyoko?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There's more to it than that. I knew that this was going to happen.
I know,
Of course,
you
but
did.
yeah. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And if we didn't find out
Does
who
your
it
body
was,
still just have to be there?
yeah, reminding you, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, She didn't show the slightest hint that it had gone to her.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point.
No,
Who
it's
you
not.
decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
I trust
Continuing
whoever
to
has
think
the
about
largest
and
breasts.
Talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Damn anime.
Hina, you're
Saying
with me.
stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who
Should be
can't
the
adapt
thumbnail in
will
these
die?
videos.
What?
Who should be the thumbnail in these videos?
The mighty Pooh from
If it
Conker's
happens,
Bad
you
Fur
only
Day.
have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what happened.
What an awful yet totally true thing to say.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
Hell yeah.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
What other choice do we have?
We just have to do it. That's
No
all
way
I
in
heard.
hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright. Damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I need to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Oh, no way. So wait, so is this like the start of the investigation, like interrogating people?
Yep, we've started investigating now.
Should we continue the investigation?
Continue in the next episode.
What?
The next one.
What is that?
What is an episode?
What's a life? What is love?
What is a next?
How are you people? How do you have almost 100 videos up and you don't realize what any of this is?
I don't know.
John, I think you need to take over our channel, but just you alone.